Disney World is the second Disney park ever made, after Disneyland in LA. First opened on October 1st, 1971, with one theme park, the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom is loosely based off of the Disneyland park in Los Angeles. Fantasyland, found inside Magic Kingdom, was opened the same day, and has received a major expansion in 2012 where it doubled in size, as well as updated its current rides. Winnie the Pooh is the third best-selling Disney franchise. It is a beloved childhood character that most people grow up with or have some sort of connection to. Even if some don't have any relation to Winnie the Pooh, they most likely know who he is. It was first created by A.A. Milne as a bedtime story for his son, Christopher Robin. It was then later adapted by Walt Disney into countless animated films. Disney started the film series with the first release in 1966. After the first film release, more and more Winnie the Pooh movies came out. Planning for the ride began in the late 1970s. The ride was being aimed at Disneyland, but the Imagineers got busy due to the creation of Toontown, so the planning halted for some time. 7 years later, after a rise of popularity, the plans were finally approved, but instead of the ride going to Disneyland, it went to Disney World. Based off of the 1977 film The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the ride officially opened in 1999 on June 4th. Replacing Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, it was an absolute hit.
Today's the day!
Yee-ho! Yee-ho! Yee-hee-hee-hee-hee!
There he goes!
Bears love honey and I'm a Pooh Bear. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Time for something sweet.
During the Fantasyland expansion, Winnie the Pooh was given an interactive queue. As soon as you approach the ride, you're immediately immersed into the world of Winnie the Pooh. On the walls of the loading area, there are giant pages of books with illustrations, as seen in some of the films. When you get on the ride, you sit down in a honey pot, which has been engineered to move in a certain way at different points of the ride. Throughout the ride, sound effects appear, whether it's rain, wind, or sometimes even singing. The ride also plays out the popular story The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which are large replicas of scenes from the story. They use lighting to isolate the key parts they want you to see and leave the rest in darkness. One example of movement is when you start to bounce along with Tigger, as well as when you start to float through a flood.
It rained, and it rained, and it rained. The rain, rain, rain came down, down, down in rushing, rising rivulets, till the river crept out of its bed and crept right into Piglet's. For Piglet he was frightened with quite a rightful fright, and so in desperation a message he did write.
Help! Piglet, me!
He placed it in a bottle, and it floated out of sight.
And the rain, rain, rain came down, 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 so Piglet started bailing.
They're black. They're round.
They're up.
They're down. They're in.
They're out. They're all about.
They're far.
They're near. They're gone. They're here.
They're quick and slick. They're insincere.
Beware, 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 beware.
A heffalump or woozle is very confusal. A heffalump or woozle's very sly. Sly.
Sly.
They come in ones and twozles, but if they so choozles, before your eyes you'll see them multiply. Fly.
Fly.
They're extraordinary, so better be wary, because they come in every shape and size.
The Imagineers drew us into the world of Winnie the Pooh. They immersed us into the ride with closing in the space and only illuminating the key components of the story. They use sound, movement, and visuals to make you feel like the story is playing out right in front of you. Even if you have never seen or read Winnie the Pooh, it is still a famous ride that most kids really enjoy.